Good morning. Good morning. I'm Kimberly Reese. I'm a mother, a publicist, and a friend. Won't you join me every Monday for Motivation Mondays as we navigate this crazy life we all live in? See you then. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Motivation Monday. How are you guys doing? Happy Monday. Oh my goodness. Did you have a good week? I had a good week and a bad week. And I'll tell you about that later. It was ups and downs, but majority of it was a great week. And I stepped out on faith. I did some things this week I'm very happy about. And in the end result, it came out to something very positive. Okay. So happy Monday. Happy Monday. So before we get into today's topic, you know what we do. Bam! It's Duncan. Now, isn't this really cute? See how it's I don't know, pink down here and purple up top. Isn't that cute? And I have on my purple hat. I have on my purple lipstick. Yeah, that was all planned. So this is a apple cranberry coconut refresher. I've never had it before. I always get with the manager the GM recommends. This is what he recommended today. So he said it's going to change colors. So let's mix it up. Because the strawberry's at the bottom. Okay, so I may have to do it with my straw. But let's taste this. I've never had this before. It's another new one. Dunkin' has so many different drinks. Like, you can, okay, there we go. See how it mixes up? Uh-huh. Oh, how pretty. Oh, look at that. Now it's all one color. I told him, I said, I want something pretty. Oh. So, this gives me a flavor of fall almost. Although it's a refresher because of the cranberry in it. And you taste the coconut. It's actually really good. Okay, Duncan. Okay. That's a good one. How y'all doing? Okay, so shout out to Tiffany Ware, glamhorror.com for my head wrap. Yes, I told you I was going to start doing head wraps again in September. But baby, listen, today, this hair and this retwist that needs to happen, I just wasn't feeling it today. Just like, I don't know. But the locks are looking great. And my earrings are from Ghana, West Africa. So it's still earring season, right? Okay, so let's get into it, shall we? Let's talk about today's topic. Get on the elevator. Get on the elevator. Like, Kim, what is going on with that? Okay, so before I kind of get into that, I want to share you guys that I did go to an event this past weekend here in Cincinnati. It was called the Wellness Experience, and it was awesome. Shout out to Kroger. Shout out to some of the great connections that I made. Again, stepping out on faith, like I told you. I'll talk about that later. And shout out to meeting Miss Tabitha Brown. I got the opportunity to talk with her. She talked with me. She took a minute. Like, she was taking pictures with people. And I had spoken with her people prior to that. And he was like, you know what? She's very genuine. You can talk with her. No problem. I said, okay, great. I had a talk with her, and it was like talking to my girlfriend. It was awesome. And she is a beautiful person. He said she's the same way. He said the same thing you see on camera is exactly who she is. And he was right. It's exactly who she was. Like, she was so sweet. And she was talking about my skirt, talking about my shirt, and we talked about my story a little bit, about my life, my children, things like that. It was wonderful. So shout out to Miss Tabitha Brown. Thank you so much. And shout out to Mr. Williams, who was the person who I spoke to prior to speaking to her. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for the opportunity to connect with Tabitha Brown. So let's talk about the topic at hand. Get on the elevator. What does that mean? Okay, well, let me tell you a story. You always have a story. So my driver in Ghana, right? my driver, I'm trying to open my phone here. Okay. So my driver in Ghana, he was afraid to get on an elevator. So let me talk about that. Let me go back a little further than that. So basically what he did was he was taking, my stuff. He drove me around. He was our driver, and our errand guy as well. He did errands for us. He picked things up for us. He took us places. He waited for us. We paid him well. But he also gave us a great deal for doing that as well. And so when I was ready to leave, whenever I'm ready to leave, I always stay at a hotel near the airport so I don't miss my flight, right? So I was catching my flight, got there to catch my flight, and he was taking my stuff inside. He had never been on the elevator before, right? So my husband told me the story. I was already up in the room, and they were getting the stuff up and bringing it up. And so he was afraid to get on the elevator. And I said, oh, really? And so he says, honey, a lot of these people are from their villages. They've never gone anywhere. They've never been outside of their area. So they've never been anywhere or done anything. And I was like, wow. And he said he had never been on the elevator before. So he was afraid to get on the elevator. He said I had to talk him into getting on the elevator. And I was like, wow. So he had never experienced that. So it was a new experience for him. And my husband had to say, hey, come on. It's okay. It's safe. Get on the elevator. So I'm going to say to you guys, get on the elevator. It's okay, right? So if you're in a situation, or you're in a new experience, or maybe a new business venture, or maybe you're going to school, or thinking about doing something, maybe you're thinking about starting a new business, and you've been working maybe for a corporate or working for another company for many years, you're thinking about, get on that elevator. It's okay. It's safe. It's okay. You know why? Because you won't know until you get on the elevator. I mean, think about it. You won't know until you get on the elevator. You won't know until you step out on faith. Step on that elevator. Get on the elevator. Experience something new, right? So he came upstairs, and he was like, his eyes were like huge. I said, Moses, are you okay? And he says, the elevator. I got on the elevator. I was like, well, okay, sweetie, did you enjoy the elevator ride? And he was so taken by me and my husband, because he had never experienced the things that he experienced while he was with us. While he was with us, we fed him. We did everything with him. When we went to places, we included him in our experience. He knew to kind of step back and sit back and let us experience each other during those kind of romantic times, what have you. But like when we went to certain events, we made candles. We did certain things. Went to Kakobrite Institute. He went there with us. He went other places with us, to the beach, all of that, to these resorts. He took us there, and he had never been to these places. And so he got to experience new things by being with us. And so I feel really great about that. But I also was happy that he was able to get on that elevator. So I wanted to tell you, for today's Motivation Monday, get on the elevator. It's okay. Go ahead and start that new venture. Go ahead and start that new business. If that's what you feel in your heart to do. Listen, I'm going to recap something I said in another Monday Motivation Monday video. I don't know, maybe some months back, maybe last year. There's a movie, and it's called Sister Act 2. And in the movie, Whoopi Goldberg's character is talking to Lauryn Hill's character, and she's saying, girl, she says, when you wake up in the morning, and if all you think about is singing, then you're supposed to be a singer, girl. If that's what you think about all the time, you're supposed to do that. I will say that to you. If there's something that you think about all the time, and it's like in your heart to do it, do it. If you wake up in the morning and you think about, I want to start my business, I'm tired of doing this. You know what? Back in the day when I started my business, they didn't have the programs they have now. Now they have all of these incubators. They have these programs. They have downtown. They've got this organization where they help entrepreneurs. You pitch it. And you pitch your business, and if you win, you get money, and they'll help you start your business. They'll take you through the whole process. I mean, there are so many opportunities out there. And this day and age, with social media, with the internet, with information that we have, we're the information world now. I mean, it is what it is. There's no excuse for you not to do that thing you want to do. What if you want to play piano? I'm starting over. I'm going to take more classes again and start playing the piano again. Yes, I am. I told you that I'm retiring from my PR business, and I'm going to go full ahead and do my nonprofit, the Reese Mensah Foundation. My husband and I started, and continue working with urban families for autism. I'm going to do it. Like, it's something that I had to step out on faith and do, because that means the money's going to be a little funny. But I have faith to do it. So today, for Motivation Monday today, I would implore you and encourage you to get on the elevator. Don't be scared. Go ahead and get on that elevator. Take that ride on upstairs to where you're supposed to be. If you're starting a new business, if you're going to school, if you want to learn a new craft, if you want to learn how to play the piano, if you want to learn how to play basketball, if you want to play tennis, if you want to play volleyball, if you want to learn how to skate, I mean, whatever it is, it's never too late. It's never too late. That's something that Tab and I said together. She was like, oh, you got married because I had my bride shirt on. I said, yeah. I said, I got married. I said, it's never too late. She said, that's right, baby. It's never too late. So I would implore you and just encourage you today for Motivation Monday to get on the elevator. It's never too late. Okay? All right, Reese's Pieces. I love you. Please have an awesome rest of your day. Have an awesome rest of your week. Wait a minute, somebody's talking to me before I continue. Lori Hayes says, I didn't realize you were stepping away from your PR business. Exciting. Yes, I am. And although I'm still doing my PR work, I still have clients that I work with. I'm not taking on new clients right now. My focus is going to be my nonprofits, both my nonprofits, and of course, continue to take care of my special needs children. So, all right, Reese's Pieces, I love you. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.